It's Gretchen, Play-Doh, my daughter's boots, and myself. How's everybody doing this morning on a very cold 24-degree cold? It really feels something. I mean, I think it was like felt similar when it was 10 degrees. Very icy day in New Jersey, USA. How's everybody doing? Is everybody planning for holidays, upcoming holidays, or maybe not? Maybe you don't like celebrating. Some people travel and they take a week to ski or to sunbathe on a tropical island. Not everybody has the same routine. I know people that take that week and they just travel with their family. They don't. They'll travel to a hotel and the hotel's decorated. They have nice meals together, but they don't have it in their home. When I grew up, oh my God, that's not yours, is it? His paw. No, we have an accident. That's his. Um, well, I guess my hands are coming out, and I gotta pick it up. Give me this bag, please. We will not let an accident go unaddressed. Blake it off. Excuse me, folks, but this is what we do on a dog walk. There you go. It's done. Please don't leave the poop. Oh no. Oh no. I think it wants to stay on this property. Anyway, everybody, oh my God, it really does want to stay on this property. Anyway, everybody has different traditions. What's your tradition? This year, I don't know. We did not celebrate. Everybody in our family is either away celebrating with their spouses' families, or my brother comes in from another state and he takes my mother and he'll take her away or take her out. So I don't know what we're doing for the holiday. Even if we stay home, it's just we put the music on, we have the dogs and the cats, and we kind of go with it. You know, personally, I would have liked to go away, but we'll see. You never know. Depends on the weather. Like they're expecting a storm tonight. And the other factor is when you go away on a holiday, a lot of people can't come in to dog sit, and a lot of the places they're packed. They're packed well in advance when there's a holiday, and then it's congested. I don't like going to the hotels when everything's packed. Good morning, everybody. Hi, welcome to the chat. Hi, Mama. Hey, how you doing? Chamaka, Chanak E7. Chicken dude. Oh, chicken dude, how are you? I hope school was good this week. I don't know when you have off. I know for college kids, they have off for a month, and it's like right up until the day, like I think the 24th, and then they have off. But every college is different. I don't know about, who's the cute dogs? I am back, Chicken Dude. Yes, you are. Chicken Dude's here. Yay, you got an A. Everybody congratulate Chicken Dude. He got an A. Lauren, congratulate him. Yay. Cute Christmas dresses. Hi, Chandler. Aw. Hi, Christmas for them. Okay. Hi. Yay. Fantastic, Chicken Dude. I love hearing that. But let me tell you, sometimes you don't get the A and you put a lot of effort into it. Still congratulate yourself. Whatever if it's one thing if you didn't study and you didn't do hot, but it's when you do study and you didn't get exactly what you wanted. And I say, you put the effort in, figure out where you went wrong, but still, kudos to you. But an A, fantastic. The cute dogs, this is Gretchen. She still has a boo-boo on her left leg. She had 2 of her medicines already. And that's Plato, who's the Shih Tzu. Plato's like, I'm getting out of here. I want to get out of here. I don't want to stay. I did my business. I want out. He's already looking to get out. What's my Snapchat? I have no idea. Chanake, I have no idea about Snapchat. Do you know that? I'm lucky I know what YouTube is. I'm not kidding. I figure a couple of things here and there, and I just go, this is raw YouTube. I know people on YouTube, they edit, they have all these pretty things in the front of their videos. Somebody makes songs for them, all this stuff. I have no clue. Clueless. No clue. So Snapchat, nah. You got WhatsApp? Very funny. You're really pushing it. WhatsApp? I don't know. Nope. No WhatsApp, not Snapchat. No, none of that stuff. My nieces have that. I do not have that. No. Oh no. Oh, this must be a lucky day. This has to be luck if you miss 2 of them. First my other dog, now this one. Yeah, there she is. You could look at her. Oh man. Oh my goodness. There we go. Get it all up. Don't leave any presents for anybody else. Can you believe this? You're like, oh man, I'm watching this on YouTube. Yes, you are. This is real time. Now mine spilled out, and I gotta pick it up because I don't like it on here, and it's gonna freeze, and it's gonna freak me out. Because if somebody did that in my grass, I would not be happy. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Now it's like I gotta hold it in my hand and pray it doesn't get in my hand. Yes, this is what it's about. Good Shih Tzu. What messenger do you use? Messenger? I think I put what is an AOL Mail or iCloud at Mail or something like that? Wait, what is this? It's a talking app. Oh! It's a talking app. What messenger? You should wear a glove or something. I have gloves. I didn't think today would be a messy day. I generally don't have messy days. I have my pooper scooper. My daughter dropped hers, then I dropped mine. When they say if a bird poops on your head, it's good luck. I'm wondering if this could possibly be good luck. I may have to play the lottery today. I think I will. Hey, it's life. Life gets messy. And I gotta soak my hand. Hi, how you doing? Amy Hoken. Hi, Amy Hoken. Mama gonna wait. Gamble tonight. First of all, I have to say something. I used to love the scratch-offs. Love scratch-offs. And let me tell you, every time we bought scratch-offs, I always made a profit. And I'm talking years ago. I would buy $10, win 100, 200, 500. I was like, this is insane. I'm not kidding. Every month, I would treat and buy $10. I'm rolling high, $10. And then all of a sudden, I stopped. I just stopped. I was like, I'm not going to do it. Even though I'm doing very well. I'm always making a profit. Then I started doing it, playing the scratch-offs again. Nothing. I mean nothing. And then I said to my husband, I must have bad luck. And this is for the whole year of 2024. Every now and then I buy a ticket, nothing. So then I said to my kids, listen, both of you, maybe you have luck. You scratch off. So they would make, if we spent $10 we would make $10, $20, all right, and sometimes nothing. And I was like, something's going on with the lottery tickets. And so I just started buying the printed ticket, not the scratch off. And that was like, you barely ever win. $7, $4, $3. But the problem with that is one of the tickets went up to $5. I don't know if it's mega. I don't know which one it is. I was disgusted. All of a sudden, the woman said, oh, you have to give $7. It's $7. It shouldn't it be like $4? And she said, come on, let's go. Come on. She says, no, they increased the cost of the ticket. So I don't know what's going on where you're not winning anymore. I don't know if the state has something to do with it. There's not a lot of winning tickets anymore. Not a lot. You make my day better. Why, am I giving you the in on the lottery situation? Thank you very much, Katie. Thank you. You're very kind. I don't know, I try. Inflation is Trump's fault. Listen, let me tell you something. Inflation has existed forever. Inflation has always been around. In some way or another, we have all been hit. It doesn't matter, up, down, right, left. I'm old enough to tell you, inflation is a pain in the neck, and we've all struggled with it. Don't focus on that stuff. And be wise when you go to the store. And it teaches you valuable lessons on sometimes you just don't need some stuff. And it's a great way to be practical in life. And I think my kids are learning a wonderful lesson. Don't get the extras and minimize your spend. Let me tell you something. You go to Europe, everything's expensive. Everything. I went to Iran because my father worked there. I went to Iran in the 70s. He was doing construction in Tehran. And a bottle of Hellmann's mayonnaise in Tehran, Iran, I'm not kidding, was $15 in 20. Lauren, you got to give me a bag. My bag has been compromised. Look at this. I'm telling you, I'm playing the lottery today. Look, now Plato's not moving. We got to stand off. Throw the pooper scooper in my direction. That's a terrible throw. I'm kidding. Oh my God. So $15 for a bottle of Hellmann's mayonnaise because my mom wanted to make us tuna fish. And it was like insane. Oh my gosh. Please don't go to the bathroom again. Really. All right. Now it's in here properly. I have 2 pooper scoopers. If Plate wants to go, we're all in trouble. At least we are in trouble. Stop cussing. I didn't know. Was I cussing? I didn't even know I was cussing. I'm going to have to go over this and see if I cuss. I generally don't cuss. But anyway, or somebody else cussing or am I cussing? Wait, you all are absolutely crushing it. You mean the best, I know. Did I cuss? I didn't know. I got to look. Worst hashra there is. I don't know what you're saying. Is somebody cursing on here? Wait. Funny. Your thoughts on MAGA? Nah. No shit, but Trump tariffs increase. Oh, okay. Chicken Dude saying, please don't curse. Yes. Yeah, don't do that. No need. Let me tell you something. I always tell my kids that you're smart enough to find a better word in your vocabulary, But I get it. Sometimes people get heated. It comes out. But thank you, Chicken Dude, who got an A. Everybody say, yay, Chicken Dude got an A. My thoughts no, I'm not going to give thoughts on politics. And I say that because I don't think it's right. I think everybody should have their choice. That's what makes this country what it is. And whoever is sitting in that chair as president, vice president, that's all I pray is they do the right thing for the people and the country. That's all I ask for. And I pray for that. And I pray for everybody in this country and in the world. I want everybody to be happy and healthy and get the best care, be able to get medicines, to be able to get food and shelter and have food and shelter. And I wish the same thing for all the animals. And everybody on here should have, we should all be on the same mindset, is that's what we want for everyone and everything. Not destroying anybody's property, respecting people, respecting stuff. Make the world a lot better if we can do that. Laugh at the silly things and help when you can. And if you can't help, try to find help for others or for animals or whatever. Just don't ignore things that are right in front of us. I went into New York City once. I shouldn't say once. I've been in New York City a lot. But I saw not an elderly, a homeless person. And I couldn't believe the people just passing him. And I get it. What happens is you're working and you see that same person there every day. And if you gave him money every day, you probably wouldn't have it for yourself. But you know what? You could throw in change every day that's in your pockets. Or, I see YouTubers who literally start funds for people and get to know them. And it so much impresses me that they do that for others. And that's kind of like the world that I want to live in. So the gentleman that I saw had a dog and he had a veteran hat on. Now, could he buy that? Yup. But I didn't care. We bought him food. We gave him $20 and got a big bag of dog food for the dog. I didn't really, I didn't think about it. I didn't know if the dog had allergies. Now they think about it. Now I know about allergies and dog food and, should I gotten canned food? Do the dog's teeth hurt? In some states, there's a guy that has a mobile vet unit that literally on his own time goes and does well checks on homeless people that have dogs and cats. He literally goes and gives them shots, put flea medicine, deworms. I'm like, this is insane. And he doesn't charge them. He just does that as part of him giving back to the community. So what does that tell you? I mean, there are so many incredible people out there. So that, you just want to be part of that. That's what I love. So if any way I can push that, that's what I push. Not the politics and who wants to argue about that stuff and inflation and all this stuff. I hate to tell you, it's out there. We're all dealing with it. There are people in other countries that are struggling horribly. So be grateful what you do have. If it's little, if it's not, it doesn't matter. Just be grateful because there's so much worse. And if you don't like something, write to your senators and congressmen and write to the White House if you have to. And say, listen, I don't like this. And I don't mean cursing them out. No, just say, I don't like this. Can something be done? And this is close to my heart. Give an idea of what could be done. These are some things I'm thinking of. You got to make a positive impact. Oh, yeah, I am funny. The poor guy. Now I know. Wait, hold on. Let me just say. Okay. Ooh. We should build bigger. I'm sorry. Mama, you have a kind heart. Oh, thank you. You're from Virginia. Hi, Virginia. Any complaints will be shredded by those guys. Yeah. Wait a minute. The thing is, when you write something, when you type something and you mail it, which is really not done anymore, it makes an impact. Somebody's going to open that letter. And whether it's read or it's not read, doesn't matter. Somebody's going to open that paper. I don't know who these people are, but I'm smiling at them. I have no idea. If Gretchen, hopefully, yeah. Oh, there might somebody in the neighbors. Just don't have the idea that just because somebody's just going to throw it away. I don't believe that. I remember there was a dog that needed help, and I still have the woman's name, and she and I spoke a long time, and she loved dogs, and the dog was it was let out in the wintertime, and it's really cold and snow. It didn't have appropriate shelter. Somebody posted it on Facebook, so I just went and I called whoever the congressman or senator was, and her name, let's go, miss, let's go, cut it out. Are you kidding me? Miss. So I called up, and her first name is Carrie. I don't want to give the last name, but I can't tell you, we had a fabulous conversation. She gave me her email address. I sent all the information on the location where the animal was being abused that I saw on Facebook, with the picture, the actual post, and the address. And the incredible thing was that the dog was taken care of. I don't know if a shelter, or if a rescue went in. That's all I know is they said, the update was the dog is okay. I think it had gone to a rescue, and the rescue but it was so long ago. You make an impact. Don't negate it. Don't negate it. Don't say, nothing's going to happen. My letter's not going to make it. No, don't say that. One day it'll get into the right hands, and then you made the difference. So don't negate it. I've always done that. Like, if I don't like something, and I may not have voted for that, and I don't like it, and what they're doing is wrong, I'll write a letter and say that wasn't right. Why can't we do better? We have a responsibility, every one of us, and to be involved and care. Because, Jane Goodall said that we're only borrowing this land. We don't own this land. This land is nature and creatures that were here way before us, and it's going to be here when we're gone. We only borrow it. Come on, miss. And to be kind to it. And that is so true. And I'm glad my kids, when I see a spider, they say, oh my God, there's a massive spider. In my house, if you kill that spider, you're in big trouble. Big trouble. That's why I have these nets all over the house, because, here you go, sweetheart. Let me just turn her little mattress. She's going to go on it. She's gone. I can't turn it. There she is. There she is. She's a good girl. How you doing, Heather? Good morning. I'm going to help a homeless person. Chicken dude. That's a wonderful thing to do. You can, like I said, you can buy them food, buy them water, or even if it's a slice of pizza and a bottle of water, they'll hold on to it. They cherish it, anything. And just be careful, because some of them, I don't know how old you are or young you are. Just be careful, because some of them may not be well. That's all I ask, is just be careful. See, when I'm around, I'm around a lot of people, and today you just got to be careful, because mental illness is on the rise. And by the way, my hands are frozen. I'm not touching anything. I'm trying to avoid touching with my hand, because here we go. See, I set up our garage. So see the little tissue I use? I put little tissues here. I put little tissues, wipes, everything, in case. That's the little girls. They gave me back her thing. I put tissues, wipes, everything here. So if I need it, I don't have to touch it with my hand. Look, there's the bully. In. Remember, we're only borrowing this country, this world. We don't own anything. You think you own it. You don't own anything. It's a beautiful way. I'm putting you down for a minute, guys. Only because I have to wash my hand, because it's disgusting. There you go. I have to wash my hand because it's disgusting. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. I'll put you up. There you go. You're by my washing machine, and I'm using the Girlfriend soap from Bed Bath and Beyond. I still have it was all on sale. Girlfriend soap. I'll show you in a minute. That's cute. I love their very creative names they put on the bottles of the soap. This is, oh my God, my fingers are frozen. Oh my gosh. Here, see the Girlfriend? But this is the healthy soap, Mrs. Myers. According to that app, this is not so healthy, the Bed Bath and Beyond. Or Bath and Body Works, I'm sorry. Look, he's here for one thing. He's here for one thing. Treats. That's it. Look at the face. He's missing a tooth. Yes, he had his tooth pulled. He had 6 teeth pulled. Shih Tzus have flat faces, and they're prone to dental disease. Look. I'm being intimidated. Sit down. Show everybody you're a good boy. You ready for your treat? What kind of treats are we getting? Pumpkin, a dental treat, and a turkey strip. Well, how many little ones? Oh, Heather, everybody, Gretchen's leg, excuse me, let me take the coat off. Gretchen's leg is still a little, but she did walk a little better this morning. There's the Plato's water fountain and his feeding bowls. Oh, look, he loves, I get a kick out of it, and I don't know why he likes the water fountain. He was drinking from the cat's water fountain, so I gave it to him. But why he likes the cat's water fountain versus his own, because it's kind of like at the same level. But this promotes good kidney health if you have a cat or a dog. Look at that. And I just put fresh water in it. Not only did I put fresh water, I put some ice cubes in as well to make it a little cold. Look, this is what I'm dealing with. Gretchen's still downstairs. Let me tell you, the new thing that I'm into is on YouTube. They have shows on holiday around the world. It's the greatest thing. Ouch. I think I left Gretchen's stuff in the garage. I think I did. These are places around the world and how they celebrate holiday. I think this is Switzerland. I went to Switzerland. Oh, it was beautiful. See the people? I love it. I love these channels. I put it on this TV, the other TV, and it's just so much fun. Look, he's not going to give up. He's yawning. I woke him up. I woke everybody up because I said, you got to get up. Everybody gives me a growling look because I'm waking everybody up in the morning and say, come on, we got to go. And there's Gretchen's medicines. She already had her prednisone and her gabapentin. And here's the treat bag. I put the excess treat in here. Here's the pumpkin. They get the pumpkin, the dental, and the, and this. And the turkey tendon. They get that. They each get one of this. This is my world. And they know the routines. Animals know the routines. That's very important. Because I cut it because this guy chokes. I used to give him the whole turkey tendon strip, and he put the whole thing in his mouth. He's a fresh little one. Look, I don't give him all of this, by the way. I give him one of these. He put the whole thing in his mouth. Look at that. He took the whole thing, and so I thought I was going to have a heart attack. You don't put up a Christmas tree? I'm afraid of needles. Needles. But wait a minute. But some of them are fake. Some Christmas. Why, you're afraid of touching the sharpness of the tree? Is that it? There's so many different Christmas trees. Some people put up. I don't understand. That's a very creative thing. I've never heard of that. Jess, that has to be a joke. Jess for kicks. That has to be a joke. She needs some. Oh, what? No, you don't give milk to dogs or cats. Believe it or not, it gives them diarrhea. What? How my little? I'm going to help. Hi, Deborah. Deborah Lomas. Ah. And he claimed it was shredded by those guys. Oh, V8 friendly. Hey from Virginia. Hi. That's Ryan flipping. And then Marissa Jarvis, cut it out. Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. Chicken dude. We should build big. No, we're not going to talk about that, Marcy. Whatever. Mom, you have a. Amy Hoken. Hi. Hi. I hope they don't build a wall. Shanakya 7. Amy Hoke. Oh, smile. Let me tell me a joke. Definitely. Mama, they are talking about anime. Oh. Oh, I don't know. Anime, my son knows. Anime. They have a lot of books on it. And my daughter has these Pokemon creatures. She's 23. And she was in a little bit of a funk. And I surprised her. His 2,000 paycheck ain't going to do shit when groceries go up. Oh, my gosh. Peruvian marching powder. Oh, Lord. Chicken dude doesn't want anybody cursing. No cursing. Oh, guys, you're funny. I'm being silly. That's okay. That's very funny, though. I think I'll use that on my husband. I don't think I want any more Christmas trees. I don't like needles. Actually, I'm the one in the family that doesn't mind needles. I don't care, like, if I have to have my blood taken. But my son, oh, forget it. Forget it. My husband and my son. My husband got better, but my son, his eyes come out of his head like, oh, and I'm like, oh, come on. They're just taking your blood. What are you making a big deal? Oh, and I'm like, and then the best, hold my hand. And my hand is, I'm not kidding you, 25. Can you hold my hand? I'm like, are you kidding me? You know, every time. And of course I hold his hand, you know, and he says, I'm still here, right? He says, you're still here. You're still here. I hate the blood taking. I hate the blood taking. I said, okay. If he needs me, I'm there. I'll come. Hate having, and let me tell you something. My cousin's daughter would faint at the sight of blood. You know what she is now? She's an anesthesiologist. I'm not kidding. She used to faint as a little girl. I forgot the condition that is. If you faint at the sight of blood, she fainted. And it was incredible to know that now she is an anesthesiologist. And she's a darn good one, let me tell you. She just saved a woman's life in New York, in a Mount Sinai, I think, or Sloan Kettering, one of those hospitals. She saved a woman's life. She noticed something about her vitals were off. She told them and saved her life. See, I'm cutting this stuff. I don't know if you could see me, because this guy's harassing me. Look at him. Don't think that Shih Tzus are always cozy. When we went looking for dogs, I remember this woman said, I'm just letting you know he bites. I was like, ah. No one told us Gretchen went after us. No one told us Gretchen. Gretchen likes to pull clothing. That's what she does, not bite, but she pull your clothing. I'm trying to cut this and not cut my finger. There, I did it. There, I cut it. This is for Gretchen, and 14 people are on. Oh, everybody jumping on today. You're all jumping on. So tell me what you're doing for the holiday. Come on, kid, what are you doing? Are you going to travel? Are you going to put up a tree? Are you going to put up anything else? I don't know, your menorah, whatever you guys do. What do you do? Here, before he attacks me, I'm giving him his stuff, because look at him. Look, vicious. What holidays? There's so many new holidays. Ramadan. Hold on. Here you go. There's Hanukkah. There's Christmas. There's what's the other one with the lights that they said is a new holiday? Oh my God. When they taught our kids, we did everything. I love holidays. I don't care whose holiday it is. I'll celebrate. It's good for me. If it's all positive, it's good. I forgot the other holiday. It's an African holiday, if I'm correct. I don't want to be rude. Oh, God, it's a light. It also looks like it's lights. It's very pretty. Oh. Would you be a terrible witch? I have to tell you. I went to Salem, Massachusetts, and I love the witches. And they have witches, and they have there are witches, and there's something else. Let me ask my daughter. There's another group there called Wicca. There's Wicca. So there's witches and there's Wicca and there's all this stuff. I fell in love with Salem, Massachusetts. I fell in love with the history, the people. They were just the coolest people ever. And they don't talk. They don't talk about the Salem witch trial there. They try not, because they don't want it to bring a negative thing to their say their town or whatever. They don't want it to be negative. They want people, come here, baby, you want your stuff? It's up here. They want, they're wonderful. If you should go. You don't have to go during October, but I think there's 2 times of the year that they like it, June and October. There are 2 witches seasons, something like that. Witch seasons. We actually went during one of the witch seasons, and it was so great. And then we went in October. Oh my God. The only thing I'm upset is I want to dress like a witch. I want to dress like a witch when I'm there, and really be part of everything, like a pretty witch, and go. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, but I love it. I love, wherever I go, I find a reason to fall in love with the place. I really do. Do you think, let me just see, you're going to cook an Italian turkey. Oh, you know how to tell if a turkey is Italian? He says a gabagool. That, oh my God. You know what I don't understand? All of these things that are on here, I don't see them when I post it. And I'm so sad because this is hysterical. Just for kicks, you're hysterical. Message retracted. I don't know. And then it said, you think they say what's up my Wiccas. Did you hear of Wicca? You spelled it correctly. I got to tell you. You spelled it correctly. Oh, man, let me tell you, that's Salem, Massachusetts, spectacular. There's so much rich history in Boston. They have the Freedom Trail. And the age of some of the cemeteries, wow, it's powerful. And also the streets. The streets are very narrow, cobblestone, and it's like an incline. You're on an incline. That's, boy, you're going to get a workout when you go there. They have a fantastic aquarium in Boston. They have great museums. They have the Boston Tea Party Museum. That was fun. That was really fun. They explain why the water is green a certain time of the year. They pour, I don't know if it's green dye. I think they pour in the water to really give some, when they poured the tea into the water in Boston. So they put dye or whatever the heck they put, and it's green, the water. It was wild. I loved it. And Salem was just, wow. And if you go to Cape Cod, they have a village where the Native Americans lived, and it's literally set up like it was back then. Oh my God, with all the different houses that the Native Americans lived in, and that's in Cape Cod. And they have Plymouth Rock there. It's very exciting. And then they have the ships and the harbor. Oh my God, what can I say? Matthew, how you doing? Well, who is this single mom? I'm not single. You grew up in Massachusetts, been to Salem, but I have been to Salem 5 times, maybe more. I love it. And why don't you show your face? Because my page is about everything else around. Nature, my animals, my home. My face, the only time you're ever going to see, that's how I feel, is just on the one image of mom mode. That's it. Other than that, I want people to understand what my channel is about, and that is about life as a mom mode. And my particular mom mode is about nature and animals and the world and the country and stuff, and to send the right message across. And some people just keep looking at themselves and they walk around, and it's like you could be seeing everything else, No, that's kind of it. I'm not single, mom. No. I'm married 33 years. I had to count. It's 33 years. I have been with my husband for 39 for 6 years prior to marriage, so in total 39 years. We met, my husband and I met in Mexico on spring break while we were in college together. And we met through a mutual friend who actually liked my husband, wanted to date my husband, and he kind of like me. And of course, I back then I was in a sorority. I said to my sorority sister, you know, listen, you have two other boyfriends back at home. You want a third boyfriend? He's yours. She goes, no, I don't really need him. I said, okay. By the way, she's been divorced. She can't seem to make up her mind. Oh, if you look at my channel, Jessica, if you look at my channel, you'll see that I feed the deers and the birds. We travel a lot to a lot of local places that have nature. We've done a lot of that. You'll see that if you look on my page and you'll see my shorts, it's the shorts, or I try to do a lot of shorts. There are some videos. You'll see the deer. I mean, the deer clearly know us. It's rut. It's still a little bit rut season kind of ended, but you have to be careful because people in my area do shoot deer. So I don't want the deer around at certain times of the year when I know they're hunting. So I don't, I don't go and try to get them that close to me. In the spring, I usually do. Look at the channel. You'll check it out. Oh, that's just for kids. Your wife is Native American. You know, I did a 23 plus me, and I was hoping I was Native American because I have such a connection to Native American. I love everything about them. I used to watch every documentary on Native Americans, and I love the history. I love they prayed because they used every part of the buffalo because they felt connected to it because it gave them sustenance and life in every way. They used the skin for clothing and the fur. They used every part of it. No part of the buffalo ever went unused because they respected it. And I found out I have no Native American in me at all. Zero Native American. I have everything else. I have almost everything else. I don't have any Native American. I was very upset. The Mi'kmaq tribe. She brought me to a Native Heritage Museum. They have one in D.C., by the way. Their culture is so different. They get so upset when I wiped with their teepee. I don't understand that. You're showing us flaws. Thank you, Jessica. I'm sorry. I'm inside the house now. This usually I take a walk with everybody and I do the walk, but everybody's talking, so I'm just engaging. Let me take you outside. Yeah, here's a bug. Here's Jessica. We love insects. Here's Gretchen. She's in her, and I have to fix that. There's a little girl. Her little left paw is still not good. I'm sorry, Jessica. Shall I mop your floors for you? I already mopped my floors. Do they need it again? I don't want you to. Don't do. Shall I clean your dog? No, I cleaned. They get a bath once a week. That's very funny, just for kicks. The deer around here are counterfeiters. They make their own dough. That is so clever. I think that's wonderful that your wife is, they got up soap when I wipe with their teepee. That's not funny. I could imagine. You're funny. Your wife must be hysterical. No, I'm up at 3:30 to 4 in the morning. No. But it's just for kicks. It's a beautiful. Watching from Australia, Matthew. All right. My friend Glenn is in Australia. He's a native from Brooklyn, New York. He married a lady, an Australian lady, and they went to Australia, and he had he missed his friends. He missed America. He missed all his friends. So they went to Australia because she was a doctor. He was a social worker. And it was a very difficult adjustment for him, and they ended up divorced. But nice guy, nice guy. He has a son, and he said after 10 years I'm coming back. Well, his son made his bar mitzvah, and he's not coming back. He's not coming back. He's a Brooklyn Aussie boy. He's a Brooklyn Australian boy, and he's such a great guy. Glenn is the best. He's a great guy. He's a fraternity brother from college. That's how I know Glenn. He was one of the younger fraternity brothers. He has such a wonderful sense of humor. You are really funny, Just for Kids. I think they should make a crock pot that looks like a cauldron. That would be really nice. I like that. Thank you. Thank you for who is this little princess in red? Jessica, her name is Gretchen. Gretchen was abused for 7 years, terribly abused. She lived outside in all temperatures. Usually silky haired terriers do not like cold weather. She's used to everything. She's used to if it rains, if it thunders. When I first got her, it must have been like 10 degrees, and I couldn't get her in the house. I would chase her in the backyard to try to grab her, and she did not. She wanted to stay outside. And then I found out from the rescue that she was left outside for 14 hours a day, all year round. I told my wife that America gave the tribes casinos to keep them from scalping tickets. I mean, you are funny. Just for Kicks. JESTFORKICKS. You know I'm going to your channel, so I hope you have one, and I want to see some of this stuff. That's hysterical. Looks like she loves peace. Yeah, she does. Yeah. She has a lot of peace in the house. This little girl stays in that other room, in the sunroom. Oh, she's so cute. How can someone even think of abuse? Because when somebody is vulnerable, bad people do bad things. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of this is the room she stays in. I'm sorry, my laundry is still drying. I told you I'm mom mode. My laundry is still drying. My third load or fourth load. This is generally where she stays. She will sit on the couch. She will stay on this couch. She will stay over there. She will stay here, or she'll stay in the bed. But I leave the door open, so she will walk around. She has her own bowl in there too. That's her bowl. There's her bowl. There's her water. Play-Doh, that's generally Play-Doh's, but she started to use his. But Jessica, this is her little pen. This is her pen. And why does she have to have a pen? Because she has very unpredictable behavior. So this is her little pen. And I have at times, if I've heard her, there was times when she hurt her foot and she had a very bad boo-boo. And no one was down here. My son, nobody's down here. I would let her out, but she would stay with me, and I would sleep here. And she doesn't even sleep with me. She'll sleep under there. She won't even sleep with me over there. I'm telling you, it's a very odd thing. And abuse is PTSD. It comes in so many ways. So many triggers. It's very sad. It looks like I did do the laundry. That laundry is drying. You can't wait to chat. Tio, hi. Do you know that when people started eating dogs in Asia, it's because they accidentally spelled the recipe with teriyaki, Terrier. That is hysterical. I'm happy she is living a better life. A lot of people say that. Life with you now. Thank you, dear G. Thank you. DheerajMakhija. Thank you. Listen, I don't think any life is perfect, but we're trying to do the best for her. We're trying, I don't know. I haven't had a chance to use the agility course outside because it's too cold. And the ground is solid. I had an agility course out there. I had to take it away when the men were blowing the leaves, doing all kinds of stuff. And I only have one piece of the But now she hurt her leg, so in a way, I'm glad it's not there. But it's rough. It's rough. You know, and now we have to keep her on low activity. But I think we're going to take her. We're going to take her back to the water in Keyport, maybe. In Keyport, New Jersey. Yeah, she see the little leg is up. Come on, Mom, let's go in. It's warmer in here. Let's go. The cats are downstairs. Come on. She's also terribly afraid of the cats. Not Orange. I don't believe Orange. I think Cleopatra scares the bejeegers out of her. Yeah. Yeah. It sucks. It really stinks. It does. You know. People are... I don't get it. I don't understand. Come on, Mom. Let's go. Come on. See, she doesn't want to come out. I want her inside, but look at the leg. Look at the leg. You stretch it. You're leaving me? Are you leaving me? What are you doing? Everybody thinks you're beautiful. Yeah, you're a good girl. If you notice, even now, after 3 years, when you touch her head, look, she will bend. That's a sign of abuse. Come on, let's go inside, Mom. Come on, let's go. You want to stay out here? Are you warm? Always feel their core. If the core is warm, which her core is warm with the clothing, she could stay out. You know, when an animal... Come on, Mom. See, she's still limping a little. Come on, in. Let's go, in. I have to get her. I have to go to Petco or PetSmart or whatever, one of those stores, and get her an orthopedic... It's a flat bed to put on her. Oh, see, this is what I don't like. She jumped up. Now, what happens is she jumps up and she cries because she's afraid to jump down. Her leg will hurt. This is the problem. So sometimes I'm scared of orange cats. Orange cats, these guys are ferocious. No! Orange is a sweetheart. It's the black cat that she's terrified of. I got a puppy when I quit drinking, so I still have a little... Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It helps. Let me tell you, they help. Come here, miss. Let me take your dress off. Can I take this off, please? Come on. Let me move the pillow. Let's move the pillow. Come on. All right. Then gently take it off. I don't want her to lick this. Go ahead, babe. You could... Here. Okay. It's okay. Go lie down there. She's been licking the leg of this. See what she's doing? When they do that, that shows that there's something going on there. So there could be, what they're saying is there's a pain over here and there's a pain under her leg. So that behavior is indicative of something that's going on. But we took her to the doctor, her vet. Then after we took her to the vet, we took her to the orthopedic. He said, listen, in the x-ray it showed nothing. Now, once she's done with all her anti-inflammatory medications, if it isn't, then I'll call the vet back again and see what they say. You know what? I have that. I have this. There are the steps right there. I have it. But what happens is she uses it to go by the window. So, she may not jump off of here. She may jump over here. I'd have to have stair casings all over the place. Let me show you the cats downstairs. Let's go check in on the cats. Since I got people on here, the dress is going over there. My hat is going to go here. I'll show everybody the cats downstairs. Start hitting Little Princess with a belt. Start hitting Little Princess. Remind the abuse. What? I don't know why you said that. Why did you say start hitting Little Princess with belt? Remind the abusive moment? I don't understand what that means. You don't ever hit with a belt. Ever. 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 I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe you're trying to give me a... Oh. Somebody said Jessica is trying to be fun. Oh. God bless you. Huh? Don't hit, please. I would never, 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 ever, ever. Now, you're coming downstairs, guys. This is my downstairs. This is my basement. That is a cat activity wall. I had that put up about, not last summer, the summer before. There's Orange the cat. Yes, this is a playland for the